Hello, my creatives. How are you? I'm checking to see if I have everything correct. Looks like it. Today is exciting. I'm showing you a really cute project that I got from Babsy Bastelworkasat. Sorry, Betsy. That's her YouTube channel. I believe she's a German demonstrator. I'm trying to see if I can recognize the typo, but what can I tell you? So the information is in the info for this. I am going to do, this is a pretty special project. I had to adapt it to a way that I understood how to do it because I obviously do not work in centimeters and I don't speak German or Dutch or whatever that was. It's really cute. So let's get started, shall we? Before I go, I want to remind you that Friday at 5 p.m. Arizona time, right here, I am going to have a special holiday edition of a live, and it's going to have some activities, little prizes, and I hope you'll join me because it'll have some information. It'll not be like this. It'll be a little different. If you want to participate, if you would go to this page on Facebook, that's my shortened version. It's the Paper Party Palace, and those should be all together. If you do the bit.ly, it needs to don't have any spaces in it. It's Paper Party Palace, all one thing. I don't know if I can correct that, but there it is. Let's get started, shall we? Yes. Let's see. I gotta fix that. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. Anyway, so let me get where I have the ability to go in a little bit in here. All right, I'm using I'm bringing it in just a tad. There we go. I'm using some retired paper because that's what I have. And these are the dies and the stamp set. It's the Little Treats, Little Treats and Celebration Label dies. It's going to be a little 3D box. You're going to love it. And let's go to... So after you die cut your... And I'm using... I think it's crushed curry. Not sure. I don't know, but it really matches the paper really nicely. And so I die cut it. And what you have to do... Let me bring you in. To bring you way in. There we go. So what you have to do is you've got to take the center, and you see I messed up a little bit, tried to write a line, and then the eraser wasn't clean. So your center's right there. That is what you're going to measure from. I want a 1/2 inch on both sides because I want this to be 1 inch deep. So I'm going to take the center and bring it to the 1/2 inch line here, and make sure everything is level, and then score it. Now you can go over here and do it this way, but I take it out because I like to use this side. I took the 1/2 inch from this side, right there, nice and level, and scored it on this side. Now, one of the things you have to be extremely careful with is when you go to score, don't cut. Just, score. I ended up cutting it because the blade was right there and I was just on a roll. All right? Now, 2 of these, this is the retired paper, and I die cut 2 of the same shape, which is 1 frame down from the largest one. All right, let me take this out and show you. So this was the first one, These are those two, and then I use the smallest one to do the label. Just stick these guys right back in here, please. The second one you want is, where did I put it? Now that I've moved everything. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Does anybody else have this trouble? I got everything ready, and now that one piece is missing. It's not missing, it's here somewhere. It's a matter of my finding it. It's all prepped and ready to roll. And I'm gonna cry. Oh, silly me. There it is. All right, so you have coordinating piece that is going to be 7 and 11/16. I know that seems ridiculous, but count. It doesn't hurt you. 7 by 11/16 this way. And then 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches. Let me see. Give it back to you right. 1.25 inches in width. You're going to score a 1/2 inch on both sides. A 1/2 inch here. And turn it and score a 1/2 inch here. Okay. Then you're going to take your bone folder, and what you need to do is give it a little curve. Just bend those fibers a little bit. Now you're going to do 1/4 inch on the bottom. All right? And then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut this side and this side off. This fell off on me, so it's not. And then you're going to snip little snips out of it. I'll bring this up so you can see what I'm talking about. See the little snips I did? You can do even more if that suits your fancy. You don't need to. Maybe just little 1/4 inches works out just nice so it curves. All right, and they kind of fall in place. Now, here's what I need to do. I need to put a little bit of tape here on both ends because I need to put this in here, like so. It's going to go inside. I'm going to make sure the brooms are facing in the right direction. Okay? That's the one thing I have to do. So I'm going to use a little glue. Oh my goodness. Well, middle of the week, I started my diet again. Okay, so they both have some nice little action going. And you want to set it so that it doesn't goes to the edge. It's right in the center. Right like that. And then this side, the same thing. One side. Right to the edge where that corner is. I'll bring this up so you can see what I'm talking about. So see? Right there. Right to the edge. Should fit. I had put angled cuts in both sides so that they fit nicely. This goes like this. So now it looks like a little bridge, right? Okay. The interior is the second one, and I'm going with some Stampin' Seal right along this side here, this side, across that side, and then this way, and this side, center. Now this is pretty sticky stuff. It's not bad. Okay. So in order to get it on, I'm going to put a little glue on it so I have some maneuverability. So it's really going to be there good. I don't think you need to have it as specific as I do, but because I'm doing this live, I want to make sure I get everything set in place. Now the big difficult thing is to get it right in the line area. When I say the lined area, I mean the scoring area. So the scores match up, right? There we go. I'm just kind of giving it a little tweak. So we're 90% there. Now, in here, I'm just going to give a little bitty dibby-dobbies here. You're not going to be able, I suppose if you wanted to do the interior last, you could do it while it's closed. And then you can hide all those. I'm trying to do it so you can see it and still, there we go. I'm just going to close it all the way, make sure everything is hitting. There we go. Looks like teeth right now. I'm just holding it down so it all finds its spot. I just want to open one side. Go in with my bone folder and hit all of those places. Now, you are free to do what I would think might be nicer for you is to put this down first and then put this in as an afterthought. I didn't want to do that though, because I wanted the back to be covered. But it's up to you. You can work it. It's your box. You can do whatever you like. I'm just maneuvering things because I do have the glue. And I'm just maneuvering it so that it covers all the paper on the outside. Pressing it down till it dries. Glue can really dry pretty quickly. Gives you some time, but it's pretty fast. All right, so there's that. I'm just gonna bring this down like so. Folding it with the double layer is really tough. So there we go. Right. I'm going to take some of this trim here. I did not put any, what do you call it? Scoring on this, because I did want to tell you about a few things, a few options you have. All right, you can do this, right? Fold it over. And it really thickens up your paper. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to go right to that little corner right in there. Right here. And right here, making sure it's right in that space. And we're going to snip that off. Now, if you wanted to have it where you put your all the way around, then you're going to do the half inch on all sides. This, we're just going to sneak this in here like so. Going to have to do a little maneuvering here. So I have roughly about half an inch, a quarter of an inch on that side that I got to take off. So I wanted to measure it. There we go. To be more accurate with it being folded. All right, now letting this guy dry. All right. So this is gonna go right like that. It's pretty good. Okay. You can see what I did is I used the opposite sides of some of the paper. And that is your best bet to figure out if it's going to coordinate nicely, because we do use some really nice paper coordinates really well. I just want this to kind of scoop that in there. Right. All right. So there it is. Now for this, I have a little bit of an edging problem, which is irritating me. So I just do this. Sometimes it happens. That looks much better. Okay, there's that. Now we've got to close it. You can do, she uses a magnet. I'm not using a magnet. I'm going to use some ribbon. Let's pick some ribbon. This is a pretty good ribbon, like this. Now you can put this in behind this and put one behind here and tie it that way. I'm just doing it this way. It's going to be just, I need better scissors out. Let's see if these work. That's better. These are better. Come on. There we go. Now, put something special in here. What could I put in here? There you go. Never apologize for your art. Something nicer would be on, maybe some candy. A pair of earrings. Here we go. You have a pair of earrings. There they go. Nice little gifties. Right? Tie into a knot or a bow. I'm doing a knot because it's easier for me. There we go. That. And I made this little note card. I'm going to bring this right around this way. There we go. Put my little note card right there. Like that. And how I did that is in the die set you get the leaves and a smaller die cut. I folded this right in half, attached these, and then put this in the inside. And that's from the keep my eye on where I'm putting stuff, right from the Little Treats. So you could also, if you think about it, this could also be a great box for Christmas time. Very festive. But look, it's got little witches, brooms. It's a cute little gift inside. I don't know, what did you think? Give me a thumbs up if you thought it was good. Comment below if you are going to join me at the Paper Party Palace which is going to be this Friday. And remember, it's Paper Party Palace, all one word. It's not separate like that. Sorry, I don't know. I think it automatically did that when I put it in. I watched it, and when I said done, I didn't look to see if it changed it. So what can I tell you? So here's the little box again. I hope you liked it. It's really easy. It's so easy. And there's so many different ways you can use it. Have fun, you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.